I've already got my kaolin clay in here. Now I'm going to add my lye solution. Probably should have strained that, but oh well. Makes the living tar out of it.
The blender's acting with your bubbles in any way the bubble won't let themselves.
Yep, pretty much.
What's wrong with the blender?
I need a new one. Blenders wear down over time because the lye eats away the seal.
Why do you want a light trace?
A light trace is easier to get mixed, blend colors. You gotta blend the colors, you gotta blend the scent in, and then you gotta be able to do a design, something like that. So if you're able to do a design, it's gotta be fluid. If it's pudding, you're gonna get glop, glop, splot.
And it looks like one of those in there.
Yeah.
Totally.
See how it did the bubbles right there? That's why I'm banging it on the side trying to burp it. These bubbles are not your friend. Alright. You can see a trace of the soap left behind. I don't know if you can see that on camera. When you can see a trace of the soap left behind, that means you've got a light trace. This is a very light trace. I don't see any oil trails. So that means I've got it all mixed in. This is the time I generally add my fragrance.
What fragrance are you adding?
This one is going to be Sleigh Ride. And you're going to stir, 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 because the more you use your mixer, the faster it's going to move.
Have you ever had a scent mixed with your lye oil mixture that doesn't act right?
Oh yes, and when that happens, it's a race against time. It's either they're going to rice and separate your oils and your lye, and you're going to blend the holy tar out of it, or it's going to seize and it's soap on a stick. And you slap that thing in a mold and you pray it looks alright. Otherwise you're putting it in the crock pot and rebatching it.
What does it look like when you have to crock pot?
That soap right over there, it's the coffee bean.
Right there. Can you see it? Sort of, maybe. That smells so good.
Yeah, still in a light trace, but you can see the trailings. So it's still at a very light trace. Now we're going to separate. So at this point I set this down. I'm going to use this little container here. Try and shake off as much of my soap off of this as I can. And then we're going to start separating for color. That's where your little scoopies come in. Try and get them even, but it's just an eyeball. Bailey, let's shoot that fly out of here. Oh, best ones. Pardon my arm.
Rubber spatulas are your friend, I see?
Oh yes. We can never have too many of them bad boys. My mother asked me once, why do you have so many spatulas? Because they are my friend's mom. You can't go wrong having to not mess with them.
What happens if you have too much that doesn't fit in all four of those containers?
Then you grab whatever you have on hand, silicone mold, and slap that bad boy in there, and that becomes either your sample bars, or it becomes your personal bar.
Why do you want silicone?
Easier to pop it out of the mold. Also helps gel and insulate it. Well, at least in my opinion. Some people prefer the wooden molds. You can put a lid on it, wrap it in a towel. I don't. I like the silicone. Alright, so right now all we have is our soap, and it's still very, very active with lye, so you don't want to get this on your skin. If you get this on your skin, you at this point want to rinse, and I mean run, immediately to the bathroom and start dousing it in cold water for at least 15 minutes. Do not believe all the crap you see on the internet that vinegar neutralizes it. It is not true. Cold water, 15 minutes, running constantly over the affected area. Moving. Starting to set up on me. I got to move. I got to move. Remember, spatulas are your friend. This is Blue Vibrance Mica from Metro Soap Supply. Oh, it's so pretty.
How'd you get the mica from powder to a liquid?
I added into the cup a little olive oil. Since I've already got olive oil in my recipe, and all it's going to do is add to the super fat, what little capability I did. Super fat is the leftovers from oil and lye, and it moisturizes your skin. I don't like that little blue, I want more. Notice I'm stirring with my hand versus using the emulsion blender. If I use the emulsion blender, what happens is it's going to speed up even faster. I don't want that.
Your one corner. That one corner's got some in it.
Oh yeah. That's why you're stirring, and stirring, and stirring. But it's starting to set up, so I've got to move. Okay, let's grab the white. This is just titanium dioxide mixed with the same olive oil. Very chunky. Oh.
Is this starting to set up because of the scent?
That, and I mixed it so much. And it's a different recipe than I'm normally used to. This has no coconut oil in it. So it moves a little bit faster than the other recipe I'm used to. The other recipe I could get to just barely emulsified, and then I could do whatever I wanted, design-wise.
What's your design idea for this?
It's going to be a drop swirl. I'm not going to use the hanger. I'm just going to use different shades of blue. And then this one is a TKB blue neon.
That one's the white. That's the TKB. That one's the pretty blue mica that she really likes, so it goes with that one.
It looks really pretty in Melt and Pour too. The Vibrance does.
What is Melt and Pour?
Melt and Pour is soap that somebody has already made with lye, that has a melting capability that you can melt it and re-pour it, versus cold process soap that, well, yeah, you can remelt it down and you can add scent and all that to it, but you're not going to have the fluid design ideas like you do with cold process. It's going to be more of a hot process look. My hands, ow, cramp. Ow, cramp, I'm burning. Okay, better than nothing.
Stuck on you.
It's not a whole lot of difference.
Are you sure you want to add blue to that one and not blue to the other one?
This one's not really. I'm going to add both.
What happens if you add the mica and just pure mica?
You get mica spots where it won't blend in right. That's why I'm adding soap to the cup so I can get it to. That's pretty. And then I'm going to add gold. That gold would be really pretty.
Why do you wear gloves?
Because that's active lye. You got active lye, it's still active in here. It hasn't saponified everything yet. Saponification is basically your lye and your oils combining together in a chemical reaction.
That won't hurt you once the soap is set.
Correct. People ask all the time, can I have this no lye soap? No, you may not. There's no lye left over after the saponification process, but in order to make any kind of soap, you have to have lye somewhere in that process. There's no ifs, there's no ands, and there's no buts, and there's no getting around it.
So like in shampoo and stuff?
Yep. And the way that your companies will get away with, ouch, dang it. Oh, my goodness. We have got to pour. Okay. Stir.
You almost need a assistant.
I know I do. But somebody I know got married and moved away. Wouldn't know any kids like that, would you?
Nope. Not at all.
Oh, dear blue. Bright blue.
I love how she picked blue for my favorite color. Like one of my favorite colors. Are you going in any specific pattern?
Just zigzag.
You almost can't tell those apart.
Yep. I noticed that.
Maybe when it saponifies you can. Or completely hardens.
What?
Think out of me backs. You can swirl it any special way, you're just going to leave it like that?
I'm going to probably leave it like this. I might take a chopstick to it, I don't know yet. Depending on my mood.
I think it looks almost like camo. Like caramel?
Camo.
Oh, camo.
Like the cup because of all the different layers. It'll look like logo camo.
I was thinking with the color scheme that I have here, when you're riding through the snow on a sleigh ride, and then the gold is for the moon. Excuse me.
Why do you tap it like that?
Trying to bang out the air bubbles. Well, crapola. My hand ain't dying. I'd have them better stirred in, but anyway. Save some for the top. This allows it so it doesn't break the surface, so whatever design I have underneath doesn't get messed up, which is a polite way of saying it's messed up. I really hope that gold shows through, not just as a ugly yellow.
It looks like a dandelion. soaps.
Yep.
So we have the gold.
You do stuff for like TV shows and fandoms and stuff like that, so you would make a ton of money.
Well, the problem is that they're licensed. They are licensed stuff. This takes forever, but it's the best part of the whole making soap to me.
The crafty process.
Yes. The design, the...
That's a lot of white left over.
I know. It's fine. Maybe the snow on the top. With little tiny specks of blue, because I still got some blues left.
It's okay. They could be snowflakes with the sky showing through.
Mm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. I was going to do a couple drops of mica oil.
Do you have enough time?
Yes.
There's still white in there. A lot.
I know.
Because that's safe.
Not really, but I needed to.
You could have asked one of us.
That's fine. I live.
You got blue in there. Am I the only one that thinks that the white looks like pudding?
Me and your mom had this conversation earlier, actually.
Yes, we did.
Well, considering I'm pregnant and I'm really craving pudding now. Now what are you doing?
Michael oil drizzle.
Do you think you can actually see the gold?
Yes. Trust me on this, you will. I can show you a proof.
Those look like medicine droppers.
Love these droppers. Now, you fun part.
Interesting thing behind the scenes. But
We'll
actually
see how
looks
good
really good like it is, because the other side's really swirled.
Yeah.
I was just going to put... Oops.
Okay. Like night sky, like a...
Yeah, like,
what the fuck?
Starry Night.
Yeah, there you go.
Vincent Van Gogh.
I didn't think...
Oh, great. Now you got that song stuck in my head. Thanks.
What song?
I think there's a generational gap happening.
Oh my gosh.
I understood Vincent Van Gogh, but I don't understand song lyrics at the moment, apparently.
Josh Groban.
Oh.
Josh Groban.
Starry Night.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
I do.
Only one I know.
I want a few more drops right there. That wasn't pretty enough.
She's gotta make it pretty.
Minus my long ass hair.
Somebody'd be really upset to find that in their soap.
Right?
Pausing.
Again, edit.
Playing.
Glitter!
Where's the first one?
Upstairs hiding. Of course. You break out glitter and boys run. Duh.
Oh, you missed it one day. Colin pissed me off.
Recording.
Oops.
Minor editing detail.
Right? Mute.
Reminder.
Why are we shaking right here? Because my recorder was laughing. Alright.
You know what's sad? You can't see the glitter on the screen.
Well, maybe because the screen's tiny. You know, I stood there holding that, waiting for you to need it for like 20 minutes. And then you never needed it.
Not my fault.
She blames you.
Not my fault.
She blames you.
Don't care. Not my
Are
fault.
you talking to me or her?
You. No, I'm saying you blame her. You know, I'm trying to get her to feel guilty.
Blame everybody because I've been awake for 2 days.
Recording.
You can put a fancy song on it.
Yeah, but then I would have asked for all those... The finished product, while she cleans up the edge. And yes, she is doing silicone. There's silicone right there. And this is wood. So technically she's doing a mixable board. I don't know if you can see this, but...
Well, I forgot to bang it down for a while.
The texturized layout for that one actually looks really, really good.
Ta-da. Done. My mess.
It's gonna suck when it goes.
Have a good day, y'all.